Hey, welcome everyone. I'm Ted Cook with Integra Coach. I want to talk about the 37-footer Anthem, brand new here at the RV Open House. And we're going to talk about how it is just a 37-footer, but it's got a lot of storage. Okay, once again, 37-footer, okay? 37-foot Anthem. Got all the prestige and all the extra additives that we put on the Anthem. It's all here. That includes a 20,000 pound front axle with 365 tires, independent front suspension. Okay, so with the Coney shocks, Meritor front end, yes, what you have on your Anthem, we have here also. This has a 230-inch wheelbase, and on the back here we have the 315 tires. Once again, stuff that you're used to having on the Anthem. So we have it on the coach. If you have an Anthem and you're used to the Anthem, we have it. We're going to start right here on the driver's side. First thing I want to point out to everyone is that we're going to start right here, the first compartment. We actually have put in a 122-gallon fuel tank here. It is actually a transverse fill. So when you actually put that nozzle right here into the tank, it goes directly into the tank. So therefore, if you're at some place that has a 30 gallons a minute fill, no problem, we can handle all that. Okay, now let's talk about the holding tanks. So the next bay back is actually where our holding tanks are at, and we have actually used, even though it's only a 37-footer, did I say that? 37-footer. We use the same size holding tanks that's in our normal Anthem. Yes, we have 100 gallons of freshwater tank. So if you want to dry camp that, all of it's going to be right here. So once again, you're not going to have an issue with this compartment. We actually have the 450 Aqua Hot. That's a nice little feature that we actually have on all Anthems. It's 450 Aqua Hot, so that's a nice feature that we have. And obviously the Dirt Devil. And there, as you look up there, you can actually see where we actually have the mana block system for the water system. We also have this open area here for storage. We are working on making either that a pass-through, or you can get the refrigerator freezer, which is on the other side. The next compartment here actually has the power cargo tray. And yes, we do have power cargo trays on the Anthem still. It's a nice little feature. You can see it's coming out toward me. So also on the 37-footer, we can actually see behind the rear axle here on the driver's side, we have one compartment. This one compartment that's actually behind the wheel is actually in front of the radiator. If we open this up, you actually find where we actually have the depth fill. The depth fill is on one side, just like the fuel tank, but also then we have the power quarter reel. This is actually where it'll be located. Behind there, you actually see the transfer switch. And then even above there, you'll actually see where we actually have the switch for the cord reel, but also for your, this will be for your cable hookups, just like that. It's all right there. So actually, kind of nice little use of all the compartment area. You can actually see how that is. And yes, folks, just like an Anthem, it does have the side radiator. Let's go around the other side, take a look at the other side. So here we are on the passenger side of the 37-footer. And on the outside compartment here, the first compartment we actually come to is actually just a blank panel. This is actually a blank panel due to this being on the back side of the fuel tank. So obviously that panel is not removable. Once again, the fuel tank is only fillable from the driver's side. The next compartment, once again, this is going to be the water bay area. So we're actually seeing the back side of the freshwater tank along with the gravity fill. As you can see, we also have a little storage area, and we are actually utilizing this space because if we look up at the ceiling, we'll actually see this is where all the Starlink information and the components, modules, and stuff are at. So we're actually using great use of the space there, trying to get everything there. So in the next compartment is obviously where we have the exterior freezer. There has been discussions on changing this a little bit, so we're going to take out the exterior freezer and put a cargo trainer with a freezer sitting on there. So we still are working on a few things there. But off this one side there, you can actually see where we have the solar panel controller. There's our remote right now for the outside awnings. And then we have the 3 shutoffs. And you notice with the 3 shutoffs, actually we are missing one. That is for the jacks. That's because the jack one is actually located in the back, and I'll show you that in a moment. As I pull the tray out, and you can look inside there, you can actually see, oops, sorry about that. You can actually see we still have the shutoff for the inverters in there. But look at the massive amounts of storage area that we have available on this 37 footer. I mean, can you believe this is just a 37 footer? There is enough storage area in here that we actually had a gentleman that was 6 foot tall that was actually laying down in here. So we have quite a bit of storage here. The next area here is actually where we have the power cargo tray on this side. Going on back here. Here's another nice little storage area that's actually underneath the awning, so you actually have a big storage area here. But back behind this panel that you see here is actually where your hydraulic leveling is at. So because we moved that back there, we actually went ahead, and this is actually where the chassis batteries are. Here is where you'll find the leveling jack switch right here. So we actually got all that all back here, right there, where it's easy to get to. But also that way we don't have to run that wire all the way up front and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot simpler here. So let's go on the inside and see what we got in there. So as you come inside there, you'll notice that we do have the patriotic flag right there. That framework that surrounds that, actually, they are working on making that removable. So that way we will put a different mosaic on there, but that way if you want to highlight your friends and family's pictures and whatnot, you can also do that. We do have a fireplace underneath there, and the fireplace right above the fireplace is actually a drawer. Well, let me see if I can turn this thing around so I can show it to you. So once again, what we have here is we actually have this framework. This is the framework I was describing that we actually will make that removable, so that way you can change this to a different mosaic if you want to put your pictures on here. But also right here, you'll actually notice then we have a drawer with a fireplace below it. This drawer, if you go ahead and open this drawer up, there's gonna be a little switch right here, so that hit the switch. And then we do that, actually we can open that up to the fireplace, and then underneath there you can actually see we actually have even more storage where this fireplace is. So once again, nice little extra feature. We got a lot of extra storage in this thing. Let's also talk a little bit about this sofa. I mean, this is a 100-inch sofa, a lot of extra room here. We can actually kind of scoot down through here. All three sections do recline. So we have the little recliner right here, so we actually recline all these seats down there. We can actually take this and we can lay down here if we want to. If we want to just catch a little nap. So we do have a little sleeping area there if somebody wants to just sleep on the couch. So we got plenty of width here. So let's talk a little bit about the dinette next. So the dinette area here, obviously we got plenty of room here for a dinette. Well, I mean, you know, look at the space in here. I'd love to have my wife sit here beside me, and obviously we can have a nice dinner together. Obviously we got plenty of room here. Like I said, this is only a 37 footer. So we got plenty of room here if you want to actually have extra friends over there. So we got plenty of room to sit here. We even have the TV that comes up out of here. And obviously we got even more storage area in here. So plenty of space here. So let's talk even a little bit more about the kitchen. So once again, we're in the kitchen here of the 37 footer Anthem. Want to talk a little bit about the kitchen space, how much storage room you got here. So obviously we see we have two overhead cabinets that we can put all kinds of dishes, whether it be plates, cups, coffee cups, a lot of extra room in here. These are actually adjustable shelves, so you can actually adjust them up and down if you want to put canned goods or maybe some type of other goods, food or anything else in there. Lots and lots of space in there that we can actually put a lot of storage in there. Once again, a lot of countertop space. It also goes in length of the whole countertop. We have the sink covers obviously put in there with down there in that storage area. Stovetop cover up here above here once again, and even back behind here by the window we even have once again the spice racks. But down below there is kind of where a lot of the other magic happens. So starting on this end, we can actually see we have the pull out here. This is the pull out actually with the silverware drawer, utensils drawers. So we got gobs of room here that we can actually use a lot of different of this space for. As we go down the next drawer, we can actually see we have a huge deep drawer here. Lots and lots of room that we can put different things into it. We have a deeper drawer that we can put in pots and pans if you want to do a lot of different types of cooking. So a lot of room there. As we go back here, actually below behind or underneath the sink, we obviously have our little trash chute and a little bit of utensils there. We actually put our little scrubbers and stuff as we're doing the dishes. And below there, once again, we still always have the waste basket. Storage area in there, and then here's where our sink covers are at. So we've got a lot of storage in there. But even on top of all that, here's where the stovetop is. And a lot of you are used to this one sink or this one drawer right here that actually can pull out. But on the 37 footer, The dishwasher is not standard. Now you can get a dishwasher, that's an option, but because it is not standard, look at the extra room now that we also have another drawer that full depth, and then below that we even have a drawer that's even 2 inches taller. So we got lots of storage here. So for just a 37 footer, which is a 2-person coach. So now let's talk about the pantry and all the pantry on the other side. So here we also have a pantry, which is right behind the kitchen. Obviously, a lot of different space that we can put even more storage in here, above and below there. Kind of get a lot of different cans, good. Even get some even boxes of cereal up in here. So we got quite a bit of space there. This panel here right below this is a blank panel. I don't want you to get confused, but this is actually just a blank panel. It really doesn't do nothing. It's actually the back side of the fireplace there. But as we move on back here, we even have that nice little extra adjustable shelves here also. You can put different linens, different things in here. You got a dish rag, dish towel, a lot of things go in here. Obviously, these are all adjustable shelves, so we can actually even put more things in there for the kitchen if we need even more space. So now as we walk back there to the bathroom, you can actually see nice little lavatory, a little toilet there, but we obviously got plenty of storage area up above here, even in here, so we got plenty of room there to put all your different medications and different things up in the cabinet. Down below there, we even got even more storage area there, even underneath here. And the thing that I love the most, it had that nice, beautiful big window in there. And with that nice big window, obviously it opens up and lightens that nice shower. So we got plenty of room there also. Nice thing, nice spacious bathroom in there. As we go on back, obviously we have the TV that actually flips up. So if it does flip up, we even have the safe underneath there. And of course we have washer and dryer, which is always standard. And then we have the full wardrobe. Now this wardrobe does have a motion light. We can turn that on if we kind of wave our hand in there to our nice little, there's our bedroom also. And the bedrooms have the nice wraparounds. Oh, I love these. You got the nice little wraparound racks. You can wrap around there and actually put your eyeglasses, telephone cases and stuff like that also right there on the side of the bed. Okay, so I want to talk to you once again. Remember, I said this is a 37 footer with ultimate storage and all the amenities that you have with the Anthem, which means I'm 6'4". Look at the headroom space that I have here. We got plenty of room. We're not doing any shortcuts. This is everything that you have on the Anthem. So even in the shower, let me get in the shower here and actually show you the space that I have. Once again, 6'4", I can actually get in here underneath the shower head, wash what little bit of hair I got left, okay? But I also got the adjustable rod that even goes up even higher, so I got plenty of room. Look at the width here. Yes, I weigh over 200 pounds because my wife does a great job cooking. Yes, I got plenty of space here, plenty of room that I can move around here. So we walk back up toward the front. Obviously, we have the new digital dash that's in there. People really are liking that, kind of getting used to that. So nice extra features that we have on the 37-foot Anthem. If you're asking, is the overall length, what is it? It's actually 38.2 is how it actually came out. And we also have a carrying capacity of this thing is actually set at 7,000 pounds. So we got plenty of space there. Because we didn't really talk about the front axle is actually 20,000 pound, and also the tires are 365. So give me a call if you got any questions. Thanks.